Everybody, welcome back to Wallet Reset. So today, I'm going to give you guys my email copywriting formula. Okay, I'm outside. It's not late today, but it's dinner time. Everybody's kind of in the house making noise. So hopefully you can't hear them because I'm like literally right outside in front of the door. But anyway, email marketing is a huge thing that you have to have for your business. You have to understand how to write copy. Because copywriting is simply sales speech online, like how you can influence people online with words. It's a little bit different than just selling face to face because they can't see you. They have to feel your message. They have to kind of understand what you're trying to get across, understand that basically what you have to offer and the value that it presents to them. And normally you can do that by, if you're in person, for example, you can put it in their hands. You give them a product demo. Selling online is a lot different. So I'm going to show you what I do to increase my click-through rate on email to over 50%. All right, and this is consistent. I consistently get over 50%. Whenever I ask anybody to click a link, it's almost immediate. Not only that, but I've also seen my open rates go up higher because of the fact that they're waiting for me and they look for my email specifically. So essentially, I've built a relationship, a friendship, or a bond, I'll say, with my email list. So first and foremost, what you have to do is understand that writing an email is about being different, right? First and foremost. And that's what we're talking about with the open rates, right? How you can get people to wait for you is you have to come into it understanding that you have to provide something different. Now, what do I mean by that? For example, I do this in insurance. In the insurance industry, almost every insurance agent wants to be the most professional, the best service, everything like that, right? And that's a good thing to do. But it's wrong, right? It's wrong to be super professional if you are not the owner of like Geico or something like that. And the reason why that is because people don't answer emails for Geico. People are not expecting anything of value from Geico. People are actually expecting for Geico to take from them, right? So how do you not come off like a representative of Geico? How do you not represent the insurance company and just be a person? Well, a big part of how you do that is number 2, right? This is the second most important thing. You have to stop selling a product and sell the benefit of the product, right? What do I mean by that? So here's one thing, right? I'm teaching you copywriting. The benefit of copywriting is that you can gain value over time just simply by using it properly. All right. How I would sell the benefit is I would say, okay, well, what do you have to do in order to improve your copywriting? And then let me give you a little bit at a time. Let me give you a taste, right, of what it is that is going to help you. All right. So, for example, in insurance, right, what you can do with insurance that is completely different is most people approach insurance like, oh, I have to sell based on the price. I have to sell the lowest price. The problem is that everybody's selling the lowest price. So it's a race to the bottom for you. You lower your commissions every time you make a sale. And the customer is actually trained not to be loyal to the insurance agent, but to chase the lowest price. How can we switch that on its head and become more valuable? That's really the question that a copywriter should be asking from the first point, right? Because you want to help your audience, you want to help the customer, but you also have to approach it from a perspective like the best way I can help them is to be the one helping them, right? So long term, I have to build value in me, right? And the best way to do that is through story. The best way to tell a story is to tell people like, okay, well, for example, insurance. congratulations on buying your new house, right? I was super psyched the first time I bought my house, such and such and such. This is how your email would start. Here, I just put together a cool little thing for you, a housewarming thing. I'll catch you next time. Oh, by the way, and then you ask them a question pertaining to something completely not related to insurance, but something that builds curiosity. So it could be something like, oh, by the way, what is the number one problem that new homeowners face? I bet you don't know this. I'll tell you in the next email. And I always, in my emails with, I'll tell you in the next email. And here's why. I'm telling them, I'm going to contact you later. Look out for me. This is also adding to the fact that people are waiting for me now. So now, the next email, right, now I have their attention. Now they're like, oh, well, some people are curious enough to say, I'm going to find out what he had to say. All right? So the next email, you go in and say, hey, well, this is the biggest problem that new homeowners face when they first, the first 60 days or 90 days that they move into a house. And I know this because of yada, 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 right? And don't go to sell right then and there. You tell them a story about what happened. And then you say, I knew this guy named Frank. Frank, bought a new house. And this is exactly what happened to Frank. Not only that, but statistics say X, Y, Z. You go into a deeper story. Now they're entrenched in the story. Now they have a desire to fix a problem that they don't have yet, right? And that's a key. You want to agitate the problem. They don't have this problem yet. They may not get this problem. But you've pointed out that a problem exists that they could run into, right? And in order to avoid that pain, they have to avoid this problem. So that is the third email or the third piece of content. From there, you go in and say, hey, well, I'm going to give you the outline of what you need to do if you run into this on the next email. So that leads them to the third email. The third email is you telling them the outline in very basic, simple steps. And then on the fourth email, you want to lead them to the fourth email by saying, I'm going to introduce you to the best way to cut through all of the nonsense and make it step-by-step simple, very fast, the fastest way to get this done, right? So that you don't even have to worry about whatever this problem could be. Now they are ready. Now they are ready to bite on anything that you put in front of them. So the first thing you're going to do is, hey, it's me again. I told you I was going to give you this, the shortcut, and that's what I'm going to do. But first, let me let you know, and you qualify them. You want to push them away for a brief moment by saying things like, this may not work for everybody, depending on your location, or throw in anything. It could literally be like, I only can work with a certain number of people because I'm a small office. It could be that, all right? But you want to show them that there are limitations. And so you're only going to be able to help a certain number of people. Now, this builds scarcity. This makes it so that if they don't act now, they may not get a chance. Finally, after that, and this is essentially it. After you build that scarcity, now you want to go ahead and make the offer. Now you want to say, okay, go ahead and click the link, and you can get started with whatever it is, or you can get a free quote, or you can get a free trial of whatever. And that is how you increase your click-through rate, right? Now, the reason why is because we've actually made them wait for 4 emails in order to get sold. We've walked them through step by step from not knowing they had a problem to realizing they had a problem to actually dealing with a problem in their mind, finding out how to take care of it the hard way, and then finding out the easy way is just to do business with you or to buy the thing that you recommend. You gain so much authority, so much, you've put out so much value that now, even if they don't buy right now, they're more likely to look for your emails in the future and be waiting for you. This is what I do on a weekly basis, and I just say this, give it 90 days, give it, let's say 12 weeks. Do something like this for a 12-week period, and I guarantee you in 12 weeks, you're going to see a massive result. Anyway, hopefully you guys got something out of this and enjoyed this. It's been fun. Mike Malbrough signing out. I'm going to go eat some dinner, y'all. See you tomorrow.